Okay, so now we are live. Good evening, YouTube. We are here for another English immersion. My name is Camila, and I'm going to be the host from this conversation. I am here with amazing people. I am here with Andrea, Victor, and Rogério. The topic from today is Don't Complain, Don't Explain. It's a famous quote, I guess. And before we start, just a short explanation about the platform because maybe you are people on YouTube watching her for the first time. So, guys, Talk and Talk, it's a language conversation platform. And here you can practice English, Spanish, French, Italian, and German. So, if you want to practice all these languages, feel free to enjoy the platform and to know more about it. We are a group of students speaking and practicing the language that we decide to study. I'm not a teacher, and here is a safe place. No one will judge you, no one will correct you, and we respect each other, okay? Before we start from the questions, it's really important to try to introduce ourselves from the others, just to break the ice. I know that we know each other, but maybe if you practice it, it could be easy in a interview and with different people. So let's start with you, Andrea. Could you please?
Yes, for sure. Oh my gosh, good evening, guys. I had just a blank now in my mind.
Good evening, YouTube.
Sorry. Good evening, guys. My name is Andrea. I am from São Bernardo do Campo, but I've been living in Guarujá since I was 7 years old. So it's almost 40 years because I am 47 years old. I am married. I don't have kids. I don't have pets as well, but I am a mother's plants. I know I have a lot in my little balcony. I work as an administrative assistant in a Japanese restaurant. I've been working there for a while, maybe since 2017. I don't remember exactly. What else? In my free time, I really like listening to music. I am a big fan of U2 and other bands. By the way, I think it's next week, I will go to see System of a Down. I'm a little afraid, guys, because it will be my first concert from this band, and so heavy sometimes. So let's see if I can do that with this age, 47 years old, in a concert like that. Oh my gosh. Sometimes I think I'm a little crazy, but that's it about myself.
Nice. From this concert, you have a place to sit or not? You need to be in the, I don't know how to say
No,
that in English, in the middle of
I
the,
will be
yes.
in the floor because I really love going in the floor area, you
Oh
know.
my
It's
gosh,
the
I know.
energy, it's really different than stay just sitting and take a look on the concerts. I prefer.
Okay. I watched some videos from Curitiba concert that happened yesterday. Oh my
Was
God.
crazy, was crazy.
Was. I don't know if I have courage to do it. I don't think so. But nice. I wish you luck in there.
Thank you.
Please tell me later how was the experience, okay?
Okay.
Thank you. And you, Victor, could you please?
Okay, sir. Hi, everyone. My name is Victor. I'm from São Paulo, capital. Um, I have 27 years old. I'm born in Salvador, Bahia, but I'm been here in São Paulo since 25. Yeah, a long time ago. I working as a software developer at OLX platform, a huge B2C, I think, platform in Brazil. And I stay in the Talk for, I think, since the last month. I've been here for, it's my second month in the platform, and I stay here to learn English, to improve my communication, make network, and that's it.
Nice. Thank you, Victor. And what do you think about the evolution in these 2 months? You can feel it or you can see it or not?
Yes, I can. I think could be more because I didn't go to immersions in these 5 past days.
Mhm.
Yes, I tried to say I stay here in the immersion in the last week. Yeah, it's my first immersion in this week. Yeah, because my week was very busy with a lot of work to do. But I will try to do more immersions from now and the next weeks in the next months to improve more. But
Nice.
I could see improvements in my communication because I am a shy person and I have problems with talking Portuguese with another persons. And yeah, here I am learning about English, but I'm learning about communication with another person. So yeah,
Yes.
yeah, that's it.
It's weird to say that, right? We can develop other things, not only English. So it's at the beginning for me was weird to listen. Like you will see, the English is not the big point here, and I was like, but this doesn't make sense. And now I believe in that we are developing other things in this process. Thank you, Vitor. And you, Rogério, my friend, accountant guy, tell me about yourself.
Yes, good evening, guys. I'm Rogério. I'm 49, no, I'm 15 years old, and I'm working as accountant in our Inglês company. I'm here in Talk. I've been completed 1 year, and my free time I like to play my guitar, practice exercise, watch movie, lay down on the sofa and relax. It's enough moments. Wonderful moments. I think that's it.
Nice, nice. Thank you, Rogério. So, guys, let's talk about don't complain, don't explain. It's like, let's see what we can do. But I guess we can go in a soft way, in a light way, okay? So, what do you think about the idea of not complain and not explain yourself? What do you think, Rogério?
I guess I don't like this this
Yes.
situation. I guess not because I am living the situation that I support a boss, my boss for
Mm,
4 years.
okay.
4 years supporting my boss, not complain, receive all the orders, even though I don't agree, even though his side was bad.
Mm-hmm.
The auditors disagree with
Oh,
his
yes.
side. Yeah, he's a CFO. So, but okay. But from these last days, I start to not explain, reclamar. I don't know how can I say reclamar.
Complain?
Complain? Yeah, sorry. I start to complain. Yes, I start to complain. So I am in a bad situation. So I'm not totally agree with this. No complain, not explain. I think we can support for a time for after if the situation not change. I think not support more. I not eu não explodo, né? But I start to complain something.
Yes, I think I understand you. I was at the office today, and my coworker, my colleague, was complaining about meetings all the time. And I said, "But you accepted. Everyone will send you an invite because you accepted all the time. But I am here speaking with you, and I have a meeting. Okay, you accepted, but I cannot say no, so accepted." And it's hard to speak like that with someone, like you accepted the invitation. And she said to me, if you go there, don't be in meetings during your day. And I said, okay, just us. And when I was there, she was in meeting all the time and said, "Oh, people call me and I cannot say no." So don't complain. It's hard, guys. It's really hard. But I guess we need to say no sometimes. This can show our value, no, from the others. Like, this is my limit here. So,
The people
s-
call you, he's a silly guy, silly person.
yeah,
No, we're not
all
a
the
silly.
time, right? If
Yes, you're not a
someone,
silly. No, no.
yes, oh, can you help me really fast? And I, okay, okay, I can help you tomorrow. So it's a hard one, guys. Thank you, Rogério. And you, Vitor, what do you think about that?
Yes, I totally agree with the Rogério said. For me, it's a complex idea because complaining is a part of critical thoughts,
Mm,
I guess, because the, I agree with the idea of don't complain and explain yourself for others every time, but sometimes you need some help or you need a complain a situation
mhm,
or explain your decisions for your boss or your manager, and is necessary in small contexts be complain and and explain yourself mainly in job environments, okay, in my opinion. But I don't agree that with this behavior every time.
mhm.
Every time when you face a problem or you're facing a challenge. Yeah, that's it.
Yes. Were you a manager or are you still a manager, Victor?
Oh,
You are not anymore,
no,
right?
yes, I am
Oh.
a leader. I am in a leadership position, but I don't. I'm not a manager. I am
Mhm,
a technical leader, but I have a
mhm.
manager. My team have a manager. Yeah, it's complicated because sometimes I need to explain my technical decisions or results. Yeah, it's necessary. Complain and how can I say this in indirect way. Oh,
Mhm.
say or told no, dizer. How can I say this? Is talk summarized parts of the problem or of the what has happened in the application or with someone, with my colleagues or my peoples above me. Yeah, I think above or below, I don't know. This expression, but pessoas que eu lidero.
Mhm. Nice, nice. So I guess you know a little bit how it works. Don't complain, don't explain. So
Yeah.
thank you, Victor. And you, Dea, what do you think about this idea?
Yes, the idea it's really great, but as Rogério
Mhm.
said, it's really difficult to follow it because, in my opinion, guys, I'm a person that likes to complain sometimes. For me, it's necessary to complain about the life. Oh, it's raining, I need to go to my work, okay? Because it's a way that I put my stress out, But I
Okay.
agree with the idea. Oh, you don't need to complain. You don't need to explain yourself. Just show for the others what that you are capable to do the things. I believe this is the idea about it, if I understand about the video. So in this idea, I think it's okay, but in the real life, it's different, right, guys? Because we need that. We need to complain sometimes. It's part of our lives, I cannot see myself without complaining. Oh, even though I am a positive person, but sometimes we need to put our stress out. So it's necessary, in my opinion.
Yeah, I guess it's the similar that what I said to you guys, the my coworker. my colleague that always complain about meetings, but she is always there accepting, and we need to see how long it take or about your decisions. Maybe you don't, maybe you have a priorities and people don't respect it. And it happens all the time in the place that I work. And people are like, but why, what I can do? And I said, you need to say no. You need to put your voice. Of course, I understand we need to complain about the situation. We work as a team, but we have a I don't know how to say that, personal moments,
Mhm.
and that I don't have ideas. I don't know. I forgot the word. A milestone, not a milestone. We don't have a brainstorm inside the team. So I make my decisions, and you make yours, and maybe we need to explain in the end because something was bad or I don't know went wrong, and then you feel like who can I blame for that?
Yeah.
So it's hard, guys. I guess it's really hard. We have the both sides, in my opinion here. So let's move on. There. Do you want to read the next one?
Yes. Have you ever felt that complaining didn't help your situation? How did you handle it? Yes, guys, as I said, I like to complain a little. And sometimes I catch myself thinking, what am I complaining? Because complaining will not solve my problem. I catch
Mm.
myself thinking about that, to be honest, guys. And then I try to act, because sometimes we need to act. Doesn't matter the how big is the problem, we need to act, we need to solve them. So complaining will not solve your problem. So in this situation, I need to what I need to do and how I need to handle the situation because just sitting on your sofa or I don't know, lying on your bed will not solve the problem. So you need to take an actions and solve that. And complaining in this case doesn't help you guys.
Yes. I know people like that, always complain every day. So it happens, right? So
Yeah.
thank you there. And you, Rogério, what do you think about that? You are facing a problem like that, so you can share your personal example if you wanted.
Não, não me provoca, don't know how can I say,
Ah,
don't provoca.
okay, okay.
No, no, I'm kidding. I have an example. I asked for my boss. No, no, not I asked. The my CEO decided to give you a 10% for the from the increase in the salary of all employees.
Okay.
Everything, all of the employees are happy. Were happy,
Mm,
sorry. But in my case, I didn't have this percentage. I start the conversation with my boss. What happened? I don't receive the 10%. No, you know,
okay.
you know.
I still work here. Do I still know work here?
Yes, I'm still working here. I'm suffer a lot, and I ask, and I saw after this month when I received my salary, he gave me 4%.
Okay.
Nem metade, né? I don't know how can I say in English.
Oh,
So
yes.
yes, yeah, very difficult. And it's this question. I complained, but it's not a help in my situation. How did I handle it? I just okay. I I I think I if I went to the CEO, I think it's could be change the situation. I think it could be better, but I
Hmm.
didn't do nothing. Just uh, ask to God. Oh, he's making a bad create a bad situation, so help me. But what's happened until the moment? So
Wow.
that's it.
Oh my gosh. So sorry about you. I don't know what's happened sometimes. In my mind it was like he decided to do it, but he didn't say to you before. But in this case, he didn't say it about your increase, right? Only your increase. Oh my gosh. I guess it happens in the big companies all the time. I don't know why this difference about salary, and finance is the team who really is the heart of the company, in my opinion, you know. It's hard. Sorry, Rogério. And you, Vitor, open your heart and share an example.
Oh, yeah.
You can say just an example. This is not a current situation, just an example if you want.
Yeah, lately nowadays I've been complaining a lot about the government and the taxes. Yeah,
Ah,
I said in another immersion that I feel, I don't know if the word is correct, but I'm feel
mhm,
sabotado, but I understand that there won't be a solution if I just complain. I understand that I need to face this and yeah, stay here, study English, improve myself to get better opportunities, get okay, change life change. But at work, in the work specific work environment, sometimes junior employees make mistakes and take down the systems for a minute. In these cases, no, how can I say this? When the junior developers, the junior employees takes down the systems, the important point is they understand the problem and solve it. It's horrible, in my opinion, when at work they are looking for someone to blame. Yeah, like
mhm,
for example, in Brazil, it's called caça às bruxas, like witch hunt. Yeah, because the company complain, oh, it's you a problem. You did a mistake. Yeah, but we need be more. I don't know this word in English, but tempestivo, né? Yeah, the sea levels like these words. I don't know tempestivo, yeah, but. Yeah, I heard it a lot in meetings with these guys, but what I think about this is how to solve the problem. Yeah,
mhm,
I don't think a lot about the complain others, complain the company, complain the computer, complain my colleagues because I have a mindset to for example, what I need to do, how can I prevent this
mhm.
from don't happen again? Okay, and understand the process. Yeah, in my opinion, that's it.
Nice. Good explanation. Good explanation. And I think it is it's I don't know, guys, but it's hard to explain because it happens every day in the company that I work, sometimes with me. And then when you realize that if you stop to complain and try to find a solution for your life, for example, this could be a turning point, I guess, because you don't have the solutions, just complain. You need to find a way to solve it. And about our personal life, for example, studying English. If I speak with someone, you need to start to study. The people will say, oh my gosh, you start from zero. Okay. So maybe next year we can have this conversation again and we will have the same answer. Oh, we start again. No, from zero. Okay. So it's a really turning point, I guess, when you said, okay, I will do it just now. I will start. And I guess this helps at least myself a lot when I decide to do. I can't say about English because it's a long time, it's a long term goal that we need to keep going. And it's hard, I guess. We are brave it because we are in the process and we are still here studying in practice. So let's move on. Victor, do you want to read the next one? Or if you want to choose another one, up to you, okay? We have
Okay.
13 options here.
Okay. Bom, I follow the order.
Okay.
Do you believe that staying silent and taking action is more effective than explain yourself? Why or why not? Okay, in my opinion, sometimes it's necessary explain for others to find another actions, but sometimes we need to be quickly and thinking by self or sozinho, I don't know this word, to solve a problem with more a less time to do que você levaria, I don't know this word, when you try to explain yourself for another people. Okay, in my opinion, that's it. Sometimes it's necessary for find another actions, but sometimes you need to be quickly to solve a problem.
Mhm. Yes, good answer. I love it. Thank you. And you, Day, what do you think?
Yes, it's interesting that Victor said, and I agree with him, because sometimes we will spend a lot of time just trying to explain, and maybe the other will not get it, your point, and maybe you
Yes.
just need to take an action and you know what you need to do, so go there and do it. So can be really bored as well. Oh, I need to explain myself. Why you are not? And guys, I'm a person that sometimes I don't like to ask for help,
Oh, really?
because yeah, I sometimes I prefer do the job, because if I
Okay.
need to explain more than twice, oh my gosh, come on, I prefer do the job, because I will lose a lot of time just to explain the person what you need to do. And then the person, oh, but if we do it like that, because we'll like 'cause have a lot of questions about the job that is needed to be done, you know why I will continue in doing it. So sometimes explain ourselves is not the good thing to do, and sometimes I prefer just do what I need. Yeah.
Wow, good answer. And I guess I suffer with the same. Sometimes when I need to explain something, or I don't have patience to wait until the end to see the result. Oh, now
Yeah.
I get it. And I felt like, but why? Why I need to press this button? If I didn't, what will happen? And the person say, can I finish here first and then start, right? I feel anxious about the result. So nice, Dale. Thank you. And you, Rogério?
I agree with you guys. I just would like to add, in my case, for example, I have 20 years from working in accounting, so I have some new accountant coming.
Oh,
And yes, I explain the problems. I explain that you how we need to do some situation. They know I will do the from my way. Okay, I stay silent just to watching the situation and follow the situation. And the end of the situation, oh, what do you do? Is everything wrong? I just wait, you know. I think it's more effective to take an action and do to
okay.
aid these people, even though we are here to teach these people, these new people. But sometimes
Mhm,
some people uh, has a I don't know inexperience,
mhm.
or people it's a little dumb, burro. I don't know,
Yeah.
you know. Ah, difficult. We try explain, but people, oh, I will do the same way, but in my way. Okay. The final the result is a bad.
But
They
do you
didn't get
have
they didn't
patience
learn.
to wait until the end? Like,
Yes,
yeah?
yes, I know the
Oh,
final of the situation, the end of the people
okay.
will come, but yeah, okay, I will do. You do you so you're not so intelligent that you do this two times.
Mhm. Okay.
But
So
you
you
need to
just,
solve the problem, because I am
oh,
curious now. You need
yeah.
to solve the problem, or the guy needs to solve the problem?
The guy needs to solve the problem.
Okay, so
Okay.
In the final situation, I
Mm,
told you, you need to do this thing that's same way, but you decide to do different. So
oh my
and it's so
gosh.
pleasure, to say I told you so, guys. So
Oh my gosh. Rogério,
Yes.
do you have patience to see, like, let's see in the end. Oh my gosh, I don't. I try to change their mind, but I know this is hard, right?
I
This
have
is
some
really
people
hard.
that they has they have a good a big ego. I don't know how to say ego in English.
Oh, okay.
Ah,
Mm.
take it easy.
Okay, do in your way, right? Yes, this is a hard one. And you, Victor? I think you were the first one to answer that.
Yes.
Yes? Okay. Guys, in my case, it's hard to stay in silence. It's really hard. I prefer to taking actions more than staying silent. For me, I need to try to solve the problem. So I cannot just wait. As you said, Roger, I always feel like, my gosh, I know what is happening. But I guess this could be a good way to deal with this new generation, because they don't take notes, they just don't listen to us, and then they are like, let me talk with my chat GPT because you don't know anything, and then I feel like, okay, so let's try to solve the word with your chat GPT. Let's move on, guys. There, do you want to choose another one?
I think we can continue because I like the following question.
Okay.
Let me see here. Oh my gosh. Yeah.
Mm,
How do you feel about the concept of focusing on solution rather than problems? I think it's to solve the problem, we need to focus on the solution, not on the problem, right?
mm,
Why do you still thinking about the problems? And if you need to solve, to thinking about the solution for your problem.
it's like a
I don't
excuse, for
know.
example, or not?
No, no. For example, because I believe that the right things to do is focus on the
Mm-hmm.
solution, not on the
Okay.
problem, you know.
Okay.
So put your effort to on it. No overthinking about, oh, I have a problem. What am I need to
Yeah.
do? And then the time it's passing, yeah, you don't solve anything. No, focus on the solution. We need to do it, so just try it. I don't know if you get
Mhm.
my point, guys.
No, totally. Do you have some example, that a personal example, maybe, or not, about your life, or
Ah,
no?
all the time, right, Camila?
Yeah.
Because we have a lot of problems, guys, and it's so different than mine, than
Mm-hmm.
myself. I don't know because he's a pacato guy, and I am so electric sometimes, And then we need to solve something, and he said, "Oh, but it's a problem here." Okay, just do it, try to find a way. And he likes to complain as well, but he likes to
Okay.
complain and don't take an action. And in my case, I like to complain, just to complain because I think it's nice to complain.
Mm-hmm.
But I like to take an action. I think it's important to do it. And when I realize that he's just complaining, come on, guys, we need to solve that. So it's kind of that. I don't know if I give you an example, but I believe
No,
that
that's
all the time we are trying to solve problems. The difference is the way that you solve the problem, I believe.
yes. No, no, I get it. Your point. I really understand. Maybe it's like you love to complain during the day, but you said, "Oh, okay, let's stop to complain now and take the action." That's okay.
Yeah,
It's like a,
okay. Let's
it's like
solve
a,
the problem.
yes. Thank you, Dea. And you, Victor, what do you think about the focus on the solution rather than problems?
Yeah, in my opinion, it's essential because, like Andrea said, think about the problem, don't solve it. Uh,
Yes.
it's necessary find a solution quickly instead of thinking a lot about the problem. Because in the past, I am a person. I was a person that I think a lot the problem. Oh my God, the problem is here, face in front of me, and I didn't have a action, but I'm trying to change this in nowadays. But okay, the problem, I think it's a queue of problem nowadays. Every day we have a queue of problems, and we need deflate it problem by problem in this pick off of this queue using solutions, spend time looking for a solution and doing it.
Wow, great. Great one. Good. Thank you, Victor. I don't know if Rogério is here, I guess. Can you hear me, Rogério? Oh, nice. Take your time. Take your time.
No, no, I'm so sorry. It's important. English is very important to speak.
Nice, nice.
Yes,
So,
question. Yeah, go ahead.
no, please go ahead. You need to answer that one. Focus on the solution rather than problems. What do you think about that?
No, I agree with Andrea and Victor. Focus on solution is better than uh, solve the problems. Uh, uh, Although I'd like to see uh, how the problem starts. Do you know
Okay.
what's the origin for this problem? I'd like to understand better, just to
Okay.
avoid to not repeat again. You know,
Okay. Okay.
and after that, focus on the solution to solve this situation is very well.
Okay. And I don't know, guys, if you agree, so if you have someone like that in your team, Rogério, who decide to think about the problem and spend the time trying to solve it, and then in the end, oh, cannot solve it, we need help, and then, oh my gosh, the deadline is like 20 minutes to send the report, and then you need to solve everything really fast. And then you said, okay, I will do it, but I will talk with everyone later, and feel like, oh my gosh, it's like a situation. No, this happens in the company that I work all the time, guys, all the time. It's a hard one. So let's move on, guys. I guess we have a good question here. Number, let me see, 9. Have you ever found that explaining yourself too much made things worse? How did you overcome it? Like if you need to explain too much and then you felt like, okay, this is a mess. What do you think, Rogério? Have you ever passed for something like this?
Question 5.
Sorry, question 9.
9 is worse. Things worse. No, no, I don't have a experience. Ever found no, but I think it's important to be humble. You know,
Mm-hmm.
in the situation. Try to, if you don't know how something function, I think it's important to see trust, to say trust. Dizer a verdade, to say trust, I think it's important. How do you don't have experience or
So
example to say.
you don't explain too much yourself, like for example, your boss, like, but I am doing really hard work here and I just receive 4% of the increase. You don't take too long to explain things.
What's happened? He tries to move to change something, but
Okay.
his idea is very bad, and I said to him I disagree. I told to him I disagree. So they start to complain
Okay.
in loud sound. I maintain calm just
Okay.
to overcome the situation. Disagree, but who give you orders in the company? The director. So
Yes.
I stay in this company just to write, just to sign from the balance sheet,
Okay.
from the financial statement. Just to it.
It's
It's
your
a bad,
name there.
yes, it's a bad situation.
Oh my gosh. I understand your point, Rogério. Totally understand. Thank you. And you, Victor, what do you think about the explain yourself? Do you suffer with that or not?
I think in the last year I did bad practices to for solve problems in production system because I work in a bank in a
Okay.
financial environment, and I came across a bug in production, and that I could solve it, but in the financial environment, we need create a lot of process, a lot of documents, protocols, to send new versions, to change something in the production. Yeah, but how it was a simple fix. I did it without protocols, and I need to explain. I needed to explain for my boss, for the directors of the
Oh my
bank,
gosh.
because yeah, it's a really how can I say, this is a specification of the Central Bank of Brazil, because yeah, you don't make changes in this production system without the protocols, without a lot of how can I say, a lot of forms that you need
Mhm.
to write. Yeah, it's very complex. Yeah, but
Mhm.
yeah, I just assumed my error and explain, and they understand. Okay, I only how can I say this? Levei uma bronca,
Oh my gosh.
and that's it. My experience, but I overcome it with transparency, because I explain, because I did what I did for uh, how can I say this, for the good of the company. Yeah,
Okay.
but
Oh
that's
my
it.
gosh. Oh my gosh, Victor. What a big problem, right? So
Yeah.
thank you. Indio there. I think you were the first one or not? You need to answer that, right?
No, no, yeah, I need
Oh,
to answer.
nice.
Uh, oh my gosh, I think, guys, for example, I am responsible for buy the things for the restaurant.
Oh
And
my gosh.
sometimes I need you to take a look about the price. Uh, I need to be aware all the time. So, and I am free to take some decisions, but sometimes depending on the decision, I need to talk with my boss first,
Mhm.
and then I just decide something because in my mind, oh, it can be better if we do it, but I realized that was not. And then I try to explain my point of view, and he didn't understand so well, but I have already bought the things, so there is no other thing to do, you know. And the solution was, I don't know, try to change, to not to change, but try to search about the better price in the other things
Mhm.
that we need to buy, So sometimes that's it. When we don't have a good communication, right? I decided to do it because I think it was a good thing to do. But I was wrong,
Mhm.
and I need to
Mhm.
accept that. Even though sometimes I don't like to accept that I am wrong, guys, but we make mistakes all the time.
Yeah.
And when we make mistakes, we need to explain our sometimes it's hard, sometimes it's not, but yeah.
Oh my
I believe
gosh.
that was the situation like that.
Yes. I can share an example that when you think in your mind that you are doing a great job, a great presentation, and then when you put it from the others, in the end, the people can say, "But you could do totally different," and you feel like, "Oh my gosh," so frustrated because for you was like this this presentation would be awesome. I will put the link here to show thing with change the color, and then people said, but no, this was not necessary. Or even when I do try to make a good presentation, and people said, oh, you don't need to show it. We are just talking about this situation. I felt like, oh my gosh, I'd spend all my weekend working on this, and
Yeah,
people avoid to watch it, the presentation.
it's
This
terrible.
happened. Yes, it's like okay, 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 okay. Let's change the subject, and I will, I don't know, try to find another weekend to do other things. So, guys, I was thinking about the other questions here. Number 6. what are your thoughts on the idea that actions speak louder than words? Do you agree with that? What do you think about this there?
I agree, guys.
Yeah.
I agree. I think we need to take an actions, not just say. It's
Mm-hmm.
like complain. You don't need to complain. We need to take an actions because we'll not solve your problem. So i- in this case, I believe that this word have a yeah. Don't say something because sometimes you say a lot and you don't do anything. Like we share the example about English. You just
Mm-hmm.
say, I need to study, I need to speak, but what you are doing for that? So take
Yeah.
an action.
Yes, it's hard, this. Thank you there. And you, Vitor, what do you think? Actions
Yes,
speak louder than words, in your opinion?
yeah, totally agree with Andrea said. I think actions is more important than words.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you be more quickly in the doing something instead of set the problem and said make a plan. And sometimes you need just go.
Yeah. And you, Rogério, we use the word like fazedores and the I don't know if you remember, guy, the expression in Portuguese. O fazedor é aquele que só pensa ali. So I don't know if Rogério understand what I want to say. Like the people who just thinking about the problem and the people who really decide to do something. So we have this. It's really common in the business. And you, Rogério, what do you think?
I agree with you.
Action. Yes.
I agree. Taking action is more effective than just to say,
Yes. And
let's put let's put our hands in the paper and
oh yeah.
do the do the
Just
the more.
accept it, right? Like be
Yes,
quiet, accept it, don't complain, don't explain, and do it. So
yes, yes.
maybe in the future, as you said, you can try to ask with God, talk to God, and find a solution for your life. But today, what we can do, just do it. So guys, I don't think we have time for another one. I put this survey link in the chat if you want to answer that. It's really important because I can see or change something in this immersion. So feel free to share your opinion. It's totally anonymous. And you can say if you like this topic or not, or give ideas from next topics to discuss in the future. Maybe you can have another like that, or change a little bit, or talk about moves. So you decide. You are the boss here, but don't complain, don't explain. I'm just kidding, guys. You can complain in the survey link also. So, guys, that's it. Thank you very much for coming. I love this conversation. I was exciting because I love Bernardinho. So